Hello, everybody. JSZ Jazz is going to take a little break and we're going to slide on over and we're going to do Warship Wednesday, Old Grizz Rubber Duck Fleet. And I've got a couple clips I threw together real quick. Well, not real quick. We got a new destroyer. We started a French line is a French premium that came in a package, so we purchased that French destroyer. And here we're getting a new patch. We got a 4 years aboard. So it's a new patch. It's a circular thing up there in the top. So I was looking for something to put in the patch. So we changed it from that one rubber duck look to this one here. So that's the new patch we have for the rubber duck fleet. We still have the same rubber duck flag though. But this is I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Tier 4 destroyer, and I put this because like I said, I think this one of the first times I've taken this one out. Like I said, we just purchased it. There's a lot of stuff in the menus and stuff that I cut and deleted a lot of that out, looking at the different stuff. Um, Try to do a little bit more because I only, like I said, I try to keep it under 15 minutes. So if I devote to one battle and all setting up for it, or do I just do the battles and edit? And I think put the action in. A lot of that stuff, in-game menus and stuff like that. It's nice to know. There's times where I was sitting there going, now how do you do this? Oh, and then I'd go on to YouTube and then see some presenters and see how they did it, and it's like, okay. So it does help. I like some of that stuff put in there, but like if I'm just trying to watch something, some action and stuff like that, and watch some of these guys and girls, some of these women and guys that are good at this, and they put stuff out there, their content out there, and it's like, thank you, I've learned a lot from it. I'm not gonna mention names or drop names or anything like that. The presenters that are doing it, they know what they're doing. They got the follows, they got the likes. So, and Wednesday. Here we go. Yeah, that was the new destroyer. Thank you for watching. This is a clip I put together. I've had two clips that I created, and I'm putting together in this comic book type, comic strip type thing. Like, that's why I use the comic book theme when I'm putting some of this stuff together. I use the dream theme, and I use the comic book one, which gives me the like it's turning the page or go to a different. So I'm trying to work that into my different clips in here, so that like if it goes to a different thing, like maybe go off into Lego World or something, then I can use the one where it shows like you maybe switch pages or switch magazines. So I don't know. I'm just playing with it. Here's a destroyer, Wake Fuel, I think it is, Tier 3. Um, do we have carriers on this one? We do have carriers, and I think I focused my attention on destroyers, and this is an interesting one. I do believe. Uh, we'll have to watch it together and find out. Like I said though, these little destroyers. I haven't done much with this one. Wakefield. I think what happened was is I started out on that tier one, and I was able to go up a few tiers on that line. I'm trying to see the flag. Is that a no? It's a British flag, ain't it? This is a British destroyer, I do believe. And so I started the British line. That's what it was, and I was working up there. And then I did have buy that one French premium. There's a destroyer. Go get them. I'm after these destroyers because these destroyers are quick, they're wicked, and if you don't take them on, they can be destructive. I know. So I'm kind of putting myself in harm's way a little bit. This one doesn't have any smoke, tier 3. You really don't. It's tiers 1, 2, and 3 are pretty much just slugfest. You're in there and you kind of gotta get in there and uh, put some scratch the paint, as you might say. Sorry, Sergeant Bones. He does the painting. He repaints all the ships that get sunk and stuff like that. But that's nice little paint job. This one isn't permanent. Like I said, these are new destroyers and stuff I'm bringing online that I don't have enough permanent paint to actually paint them permanently. But I do have disposable paint that where I can paint them different colors every so often. They just took out an aircraft. Aeon destroyers are pretty decent. Um, Battleships, man, or carriers have the best AA in the game. They'll destroy your whole flight if you're not. And I've had it happen going in 4 aircraft and come out with nothing, and don't even get a hit on them. that was frustrating. I'm getting better at it. Like I said, going after a carrier, it's risky. The best. Oh, watch the torpedoes! Just missed him. Wow. Cool. And I'm trying to think, is this the one with the carrier? Yeah, there's our carrier right there, and we got these destroyers, and I think, yes, this is the one. Um, what's so cool about this whole battle is everybody came to aid of our carrier, and our carrier was bold enough to put himself in harm's way coming into, like most times carrier drivers will sit on the edge and stuff, and then you gotta go find him at the end. But here he is, he's right in the mix of it. He's using his secondaries, and like I said, look, all these target rich environment here, everybody wants a piece of that carrier, and they're going after it, and sometimes they ignore you because see, he's firing on a carrier. They're all trying to get that carrier, and our team is trying to keep our carrier alive. So I no, I don't have smoke. I thought this was the one where I had smoke. Yeah, I did puff smoke. I do have a smoke. See, it's at down to 30 now. So I puffed the smoke, trying to put a smoke screen around us and the carrier, helping the carrier out. And like I said too, you can see all our other allies and our teammates are just, and there, I'm gone. I got in too close to this. I was going to try and put some torps on this battleship, so, but like I said, everybody was kind of killed. It's like it's hard to get around without getting into. But that turned out, that's what I liked about this one. This was well played out. It was a great team effort, and we kept the carrier alive, and he's still running. Look at him. Go, go, go. And that carrier, our carrier, survived to the end. And this does come down to us chasing down the carrier. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, there's 3 of them left, and there we go. And now what I'm doing, this isn't me, by the way. This is a teammate. I'm not sure who they are. That's why I'm kind of trying to eliminate, because I don't want to put a name out there. Somebody says, "Oh, you." So I'm trying to be cool about that. Sometimes the names get in there. I apologize if you, but this is somebody else driving this carrier, and he's the, like I said, he's the one. I gotta stop saying his. This carrier is sitting right in the mix of everything. He didn't go and hide on the edge like a lot of us do. But see, hiding on the edge too doesn't always. What this does, this gives him or her time to get your aircraft to your target. I mean, the distance isn't as far as if you're sitting on the edge of a map. The distance to get to your target and then get back and get another flight back out. There's a lot of time spent just flying. There's his aircraft. See, these are fighters. You can tell the one over there's got that little indication of a bomb, like there. That other flight that came by had no indication that they'd be fighters. There's a red indication of a bomber flight. There's another one there. So what you can do is you can have a flight. You send them out, and then when you get to a point, you send it back to the carrier. You can launch another flight. So you got that one flight coming back while you're going out, and that's what you see there. Um, if there's no markings, like there's a bomb there, or it'd be a torpedo marker if it's a carrier aircraft. Now, if there's no marker on it like these here, those are fighters. Those are automatic. You don't have to worry about them. They they launch and fight and protect your carrier from incoming fighters or incoming bombers and stuff. Some carriers have a thing where you can buff that up so that you got a better flight. See right there, that was a bomb on that. They're coming back to the carrier, and I kind of sitting back and just watching. And now here, this is why race to the carrier. Everybody's racing to get to the carrier. Now this is gonna sound silly, but sometimes when I'm running a carrier, this is why I try to close the distance if I can, if it's safe enough to get a closer run at the carrier, so that I don't have like now this carrier's doing the same thing. The carrier's coming in. If you watch a little bit later here on, the carrier's chasing in. He's closing the distance between the carrier and the other carrier. This destroyer is probably one of the quickest in the game. He's headed straight for that other carrier. But that's what happens when you sit on the edge sometimes. It's just like everything else is gone, and you're alone, and you got to fight it out. And there's nothing to fight against the surface ships if you're launching aircraft. So it's like control the carrier or launch the aircraft. So because once you launch the aircraft, you can't control your carrier. You control the flight, and then you can send them back to the carrier, and then you can control the carrier again. I've been in this situation before, and it's not fun. That's why, like I said, sometimes I'll close the distance. I've used my carrier sometimes to capture places, capture spots, because no one's watching. I'll slide on over. It's like by the time they can get to the carrier, we've already captured it. So, and they're and this is where surface ships do better against the carrier than the aircraft, because that carrier has great AA. Look at all the planes coming and going. Is that cool? Alright, I love it. And this has been a good battle. That's why I put this one in here. I put that first DDs in there to show that kind of playing the DDs this week. Started a new line. I think I started a new British line. Plus I had that new French destroyer that was premium destroyer. It was a package deal, so I bought it. I got the little destroyer. It was fun. I ran them. I'm not sure if that was the first one or not. Like I said, okay, let's do a script clip, Mr. Voiceover. Okay, this is Mr. Voiceover. We moved that script clip all the way down to the end, and we have a little. We're following the team. This is the we've already been eliminated from the battle. I like to always see what the outcome is. I like following, and it was a good team effort. And like I said, they're all chasing after that other carrier. Script clip, cut, print, and post. Put it in the can and on the shelf from ELE Studio and Sons Fillet and Old Gris. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Oh, we got a lot of room. Slide this one down and we'll do
Stills
some more
have been added,
audio
Mr.
here.
Editor.
Okay,
ready
Mr.
for the
Voiceover.
next clip.
Thank you for
I think we
watching.
got some clips over
Alright,
in
enough of this
World
screenshot. Old Gris
Yes, thank you for
We'll
watching.
go over there and
Thank
work
you
on
for
all